because Bill Barnwell came out with the best NFL team since 2000. So the top 25 teams over the past 25 years. And Kevin, probably because of his biased hatred towards one individual, immediately attacked the number one team on the list. Now, I just told you to open this a couple of minutes ago because I wanted some element of surprise reaction. But is there someone that completely jumps out to you as the no doubt best NFL team of the past 25 years?
Man, everyone's gonna like kind of default to the Patriots of 07.
The team that lost to the Giants first time?
Yeah, even though they didn't win, I think everyone's going to default to them. I'm trying to think,
was that the first Super Bowl loss to them or second?
That was the first. Man, that Saints 09 team was really good. The Indy 09 team was really good. Green Bay, maybe the Green Bay team that didn't win the title. The 15-1 team.
Which one?
15-1.
Okay.
So I think something like that. I would, if he put the Patriots, and I haven't seen number one. I haven't gone past number 12 yet. If he put Patriots 07 number one, I would not have a problem with that, even though they didn't win. But I also do think, and if you were to really kind of get down to this, I don't know that you can have a team that doesn't win the title as the best.
Oh, that's what Kevin was worried you would disagree with. That premise, another RJ Choppy flip.
Well,
that it's, really about the championship in the end. More sports growth from RJ.
Well, look, I mean, because records are fluid year to year. People always say that Brady's 07 season was his best. It wasn't. 2010 was better. His 2010 season was maybe the best non-Peyton season I've ever seen. Better than anything that like Mahomes has done in the regular season. So like there's that. Like the Seattle Mariners in 2001, they won 116 games. What's the difference between them and a Yankee team that won 114 3 years earlier? Like the 114 team, right? They won. Like you're splitting hairs here. If they had won 125 games versus 114, okay, then they're the best regardless. But we've seen 15-1 teams before.
The 07 Patriots are number one. 18-1, lost the Super Bowl to the Giants 17-14. And I agree with this.
Yeah, I don't have a major issue with it either.
Yeah, no. I totally agree with it. And the way I run circles around Kevin Hagelin's argument is, and I know they don't play the games this way. I can hear him screaming it. Well, who am I kidding? He's not listening. Corey's the only one, and Alec that listened from that show. And then Kevin comes in and goes, whoa, why are you guys talking about this? If the Patriots of 07 played any other team 3 times, they would win 2, if not all 3, no matter how many series you ran. Yes, it was a fluky Super Bowl loss, but the team was invincible throughout the entire regular season. So that is the best team on this list.
Yeah, they had 2 close games that year. They had the 38-35 game against the Giants, the final game of the year.
Yep. And
then they had a 10-point comeback against the Colts. They were down 20-10. And they win 24-20.
Only one lost team of the era had the largest average margin of victory by more than a field goal over the next best team. They won their games by 17.5 points. All right? So they're number one. Number 2 on this list only solidifies in my mind that the Patriots were that much better. Number 2 is the 2013 Seattle Seahawks. They destroyed your Peyton Manning Broncos 43-8.
I don't know that I could put them this high. That
agree.
Defense was all-time great.
Yep.
All-time great. That was not a complete team necessarily. Like Russ was good, but he was more of a facilitator, bus driver. They didn't have elite wide receivers. They had Percy Harvin, who was an elite weapon when he was on the field and not injured. Their offensive, I'm trying to think. I can't remember. Russ had some bad offensive lines.
Okung.
He did have Russ.
Yeah. And he had Marshawn.
Yeah, they had elite weapons. There's no doubt about that. I'm sorry, elite defense. I don't know that I can put number 2.
Number 2 on the list from Barnwell. 3 is the 04 Patriots, 17-2, beat the Eagles 24-21.
04 Patriots.
I'll just keep going. Number 4, the 2024 Eagles. the team that just beat the Chiefs 40-22. Woo! So that's recent.
Yeah, it's recent, and it's also,
And then 5 is the 2017 Eagles.
All right, here's the problem with the 2024 Eagles.
The Nick Foles one.
The problem with the 2024 Eagles is they would have been a 4-point underdog to Detroit. So they weren't even the best team in the season. They would have been an underdog to Detroit. If Detroit had beat Washington, they'd have been a 4.5-point underdog in the NFC Championship.
The Eagles would have been a
dog to Detroit because they would have been in Detroit for starters.
Okay.
Detroit had a better year. Detroit was a better team last year. They got hurt at the end. This is part of the.
What if it was on a neutral field?
Detroit would have been about a 2-point favorite.
Okay.
It's just like
this.
What are we doing?
This list to me, unless there's some better teams later that he underranked, I'm surprised there weren't better teams of the last 25 years that are popping in my mind. And again, it's only solidifying 07 Patriots would have what?
The freaking greatest show on turf, Rams 01.
02 Tampa Bay is number 6 on here. Brady.
You can't have a quarter. You don't have a quarterback. You don't have a quarterback. You can't have
Tom?
No, 02 Tampa.
Oh, 02. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Tampa.
That's the Brad Johnson.
Brad Johnson. All right.
Like Seattle.
It's like Seattle. It's the same thing.
03 Patriots, number 7. That's the team that beat the Panthers. This is the best teams of the last 25 years in the NFL from Bill Barnwell. 2010 Packers, number 8. That's the one who won the Super Bowl here in Arlington over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they were 10-6. They got in as a wild card.
Yep.
And they wind up wrecking shop, and they go 15-1 the next year. They lose to the Giants.
The 2019 Chiefs are number 9. They were 15-4. They beat San Francisco in the Super Bowl. Number 10, 01 Rams.
This team had
lost to the Patriots.
They had it all, man.
This is another kind of Patriot ruling here of how much am I dinging you losing at the end after you had an all-time offense and great season.
Yes, that's exactly what this is. This was an all-time offense. It was an all-time great season. They followed up.
And I would have them higher on this list.
They were 14-2 in the regular season. They ran right through everybody.
I'd take them probably over like 5 or 6 other teams ahead of them.
I would take them over all the Philly teams. We're really putting the 2017 Eagles up there. So the 2017 Eagles are better than,
the greatest show on turf.
Yeah,
that would be like saying like the 1990 Giants are better than like the 80s 49ers. Like I just don't believe that.
The 2016 Patriots, I get confused with all these Patriot teams.
That was the Falcons one.
That was the Falcons one. They're number 11. The 07 Colts, finally making an appearance at number 12. Lost to the Chargers, 28-24.
Okay, so anybody who knows, who follow, you can't beat me in Manning trivia. The 05 Colts was their best team. Without question. That was the year they lost to Pittsburgh on the Vanderjagt missed field goal at the end. That was without question their best team. They had home field. It was far better than the 07 team. The 07 team was good. They were fresh off a title the year before. But the 05 team was better than the title team. You've already lost me.
Hey,
You've already lost. And I'll tell you what.
Bobby said we should have bailed on Barnwell a long time ago.
Not a single Manning Colt team was better than any of his 4 Denver teams.
Ooh.
Because those Denver teams had a defense.
Number 13 on this list, the 2000 Ravens with Trent Dilfer. 14.
So you're going to put the 02 Bucks ahead of the 2000 Ravens? I'm taking the 2000 Ravens by double digits in a game against the Bucks.
What's that over under?
10. It'd be 10 zip.
09 Saints, number 14 on this list. Number 15, the 2013 Broncos. They got smoked by Seattle.
Here's the problem with the 09 Saints. How are you going to put a team? They were a touchdown dog in the game. They were a 7.5-point dog. One of the largest Super Bowl spreads in the salary cap era. They won. They won the game.
See, I knew you'd be able to recite all this.
But no, that's they are better than this. That they're better than 14. They're really good. But I don't know that you could put them even above the 09 team, Colts team, because they were. The Colts were favored by 7.5 points.
The 2022 Kansas City Chiefs come in at number 16. They beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl 38-35.
By the way, they did the 2013 Broncos team that lost to Seattle at 15.
Yeah, I've read it.
I know, but like that. That I understand. Again, with it's the
was that
07
Peyton's all-time year?
Yeah.
His first year there?
Yeah,
He had
was
Demaryius Thomas and Vaughn.
Yeah, it was his first Super Bowl. I don't know. That was a great team.
It was.
That was a great team. I guess he's following along with it. Doesn't matter if you won.
Number 17, the 2022 Eagles that lost to the Chiefs 38-35. The 2023 Ravens, number 18, lost to the Chiefs 17-10, AFC Championship. Then the 2015 Panthers, then the 2011 49ers, then the 08 Steelers, then the 2022 Buffalo Bills, and then the 2014 Seattle Seahawks, ending with 04 Pittsburgh and 2018 LA Rams. So there you go.
All right. The 2018, this is just a lot of. So
what's wrong? You know he's using metrics, your analytics, in a lot of this.
Okay, I love the analytics, right? But I don't know what analytics he's using. But the 2018 Rams. So the team they beat. I'm sorry, the team that beat the 2018 Rams is not on here.
Those Patriots.
Right. But the
everyone come out as one Patriots.
But everybody come out as one Patriots won. The 2015 Panthers are on here ahead of the team that beat them. It's just not consistent. The 09 Saints are on here ahead of the team that they beat, even though a lot of perception was the team that they beat was better than them. There's a lot of
none of the Giants teams got put on here
as they should have.
As they should have. I agree. Now, after resetting your mind, refreshing you, I should say, over all the teams, how do you feel about 07 Patriots 1 now? To me, it's not even close.
I don't have an issue with it. It was a tremendous team. It still had a lot of the same defensive players.
Who else would you put up at 1? It's not even close.
No.
You put any of these teams on the field with them in a series, you're not taking any other team, beating them in a series. No way.
No.
That's the way I think you have to judge it, in my mind. I'm not doing this Kevin Hagelin one-off of, well, you didn't win. You can only win. You can only be up here if you won the championship at the end. My eyes saw the dominance over the amount of games.
They played 2 close games that year. They played the Giants and the Colts.
Yeah.
So you're thinking is it would have to be a team with an elite pass rush or I'm
not even talking about matchup wise. I'm just talking about you got to take it for the full season.
Yeah. Is there a would there be one of the Seattle teams or one of the Manning Denver teams? Maybe, but I don't think you can make that argument. I think the 07 Patriots team is the best team I've seen in this last week.